The world felt cold and unfamiliar to Emily that evening when she found herself on the doorstep of her parents' house with nothing but a backpack in her hands. The evening sky was hidden behind heavy clouds, and the wind cut through her like a knife. But that cold was nothing compared to the emptiness in her soul. 18 years old, an age when the world should be opening doors of opportunity. But for her, every door had slammed shut. Emily had no idea where to go. She sat on a bench in the park trying not to cry. Her phone stayed silent. There weren't many friends who could help. She thought of Jake, an old friend who had always been kind to her. With trembling fingers, she dialed his number. "Hey, Emily, what's going on?" There was genuine concern in his voice. "I got kicked out," she whispered, and the tears finally came. An hour later, Jake was sitting next to her, handing her a warm jacket. He brought her to his small apartment, and without asking too many questions, made her some tea. As they sat in the dimly lit room, the warmth of the tea spread through her, but her heart still ached. "You can stay here for as long as you need," Jake said softly. "We'll figure this out." That was the start of a new chapter in her life, one of survival and hope. During the day, she worked as a waitress, and in the evenings, she studied online, dreaming of a better future. It wasn't easy. The long hours on her feet left her exhausted, and there were nights when the stress felt unbearable. But she kept going, fueled by the belief that one day, things would get better. Jake became her support system, a friend who was always there. He listened when she needed to vent, encouraged her when she felt like giving up, and even helped her with her studies. There were moments when she wondered if their friendship was turning into something more, but neither of them brought it up. There were too many other things to worry about. But one day, an opportunity appeared that could change everything. She saw an announcement about a scholarship for young people who had faced difficult life circumstances. The idea of applying scared her. What if she wasn't good enough? What if they rejected her story? But Jake wouldn't let her back down. "Your story matters," he told her, "and you deserve this chance." So Emily wrote an essay about her struggles and dreams, pouring her heart onto the page. She wrote about the pain of being abandoned by her family, the fear and loneliness of those first nights without a home, and the hope that kept her going even when everything seemed hopeless. A few weeks later, she got a response. She had won. That victory was the first step toward the life she had always dreamed of. The scholarship covered not only her education, but also living expenses, allowing her to focus entirely on her studies. And as she packed her things to move into her new dorm, she realized how far she had come. But most importantly, she had found the strength and faith to believe that even after the darkest night, the dawn always comes. And as she hugged Jake goodbye, promising to visit often, she knew this was just the beginning of an even greater journey.